So for our beautiful butterfly drop earrings, we're going to be working with the Liberty ribbon, the butterfly charms, headpins, leather ends, sterling silver ear hooks, bicone crystals, 5mm jump rings, and some Miyuki seed beads. I'll also be using scissors, flat nose pliers, round nose pliers, and some side cutters. Firstly, I'm going to thread the drop for our earring. So using the head pin, I'm going to thread the design. So I'm going to use 2 tiny Miyuki seed beads. Then we're going to put the butterfly charm onto the head pin. We want it facing upwards. And we're going to continue with another 2 Miyuki seed beads and our crystal, and a further 2 seed beads above that. So I'm just going to repeat that for the second one. So 2 little Miyuki seed beads, the butterfly charm, and so forth. So we now have the drops ready, and we're going to make our loop. So using the round nose pliers, I want to hold the top of the head pin, and you're going to place your pliers directly above the seed bead, so the last seed bead. With a nice tight grip, we're going to push the head pin away from us at about a 90-degree angle. And then we're going to reposition the pliers. So we're just going to release the grip and move the position of the pliers to on top. You're then going to bring the head pin all the way over and down towards the bead mat. Take your round nose pliers out, and then you're going to position the bottom prong of the pliers into the loop, and we're going to create our wrap. So you're going to go round, and as you come round a second time, you just want to spiral downwards a fraction so that the wire doesn't wrap onto itself. Do about 2 twists so that you've created a really nice, neat wrap. You then want to take that excess wire off using the cutters and get it nice and close and take that excess off. If you end up with a tiny lip, you can just tease that in with some flat nose pliers just to make sure it's all left nice and smooth. So that's one of the butterfly drops done, and I'm just going to repeat the same for the second one. So hold the pin at the top, pliers go above the last bead, and then push the pin away, reposition the pliers. By keeping your finger close to the pliers, it gives you a much neater and more controlled loop. Then want to take the pliers out, reposition them, and then we're going to start our wrapping. So you bring it around once, and the second one, just nudge it down a fraction. And that gives us a lovely, neat wrap. And we remove the excess. So now those 2 are done, we're going to move on to the ribbon part of the earrings. So you want to cut, depending on how long you want the loop. I'm going to do 7 centimeters, and and that's going to give me quite a generous loop of ribbon. So just measure that, and we're going to just cut 2 of these the same. So we have 2 7 centimeters, and we're going to lay this into the leather end. You want to get the sewn edge of your ribbon as the inside of the loop. So just find out which one that is, and that is going to go into the leather end, and we're going to fold it and add the other end in there as well. You can see them a bit tight, but once you start folding the leather end in, it'll all be nice and tidy. So we're just going to lay that flat into the leather end, and then we're going to fold the sides over with the flat nose pliers. So start on one side, and you're just going to gently tease the leather end over, and then if you just twist that round to make it more comfortable for yourself, you're then going to fold the second side over as well. So now you've got your loop with the ribbon, and your leather end is nice and secure. So we're going to do that the second time. So check you've got the sewn edge inside, and then fold that over and in. You can keep nudging that in if it's popping out with your fingernail. And that's that one, all nicely secured as well. We then want to open one of our jump rings. So to open the jump ring, just hold firmly with your pliers, and then we're going to attach that around the ribbon, and also add our little butterfly drop on there, and then we're just going to secure that by closing it together. And the same again on the second earring. So using your jump ring, just open that and onto the ribbon, and then onto the butterfly. And then, quite simply, we're just going to add the sterling silver ear hook. So open a second jump ring through the loop on the leather end, and then attach the ear hook, and we're just going to close that back together. And that gives you one little Liberty ribbon drop earring.